Welcome everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy 15. And we are going to do the fishing. That's his map point. It's been a while since I've been here, but you know.
Ready for more?
You bet.
Let's hit it.
This time the time quest is fishing, so you know. We're going to do a little fishing here and there. I don't think I'm going to do much, to be honest. We're going to see. I'm just going to fish around, you know, get some points, see how the quest actually works and all. So the first one here is going to be the easiest fishing spot in the whole game. For low levels, I recommend this place to actually just get up your early fishing levels.
Who's up for a hike?
Oh, hello there. That was a pop. Yeah, welcome. I just started. So this over here on one moment, the map. If you're new to Final Fantasy 15, if you're new or you know if you're not really good at fishing, this one right here is actually the starter fishing pond. It's just right near Hammerhead. So this, I would recommend here is you would actually get used to what fishing is about. The fishes are really small, they're easy. So don't worry about it, you know, this section here. Sometimes, you know, you come here, there will be a few soldiers for you to kill. They are very easy, don't worry about it, you know, they are really low level. It's been a while since I came back to Final Fantasy 15, but so let me just show everyone the fishing quest, the time quest, and so there is a title thing which you can actually change to, which is cute. But for me, I've got to be the sneaky sniper. So price exchange is, of course, the main target is the Afro Sword, which is 1000 points. So this is the round 1, which also has its own, so it's actually getting like double per se. So we're gonna go do this, which is the starter fishing area first, so I can actually show how you actually get used to things, especially if you haven't been fishing in Final Fantasy 15. You do not need to get all the fishes in the game in order to get 100%, to get the platinum. All you need to do is to get it up to level 10. It's nope, this is not here. Nope, I do not have my chocobo here. Okay, it's down there. So fishing in Final Fantasy 15 is not the best fishing side game I've actually come across, and the way it's been dealt is via by HP of the fish. in other games, especially from the PlayStation 1 era, they actually do have the energy of the fish.
I didn't think you were into street food.
Tasty.
And also there is another thing where it's like the line you have to reel in. But in Final Fantasy 15, it's not the same. All you have to do is get the energy down, the HP or energy down to 0, and you will essentially catch a fish. Now, another thing before I start is in all the fishing spots, there will be a line and one line and one what do you call this thing again? This crap. What do you call it? The one reel and one line and one bait. Yes, that's right. The bait nearby. They'll always so there is no quote unquote real excuse to actually like that you do not have anything to catch with. So I am just going to go with the basic one. Let's see, this one is fine. Okay, let's cancel. I already have the best one, so don't worry about that.
Let me have a turn once in a while, huh?
Yeah, sure. Next time.
It's a little hard to see right now, but essentially what you want to do is to not tap it too much. Ah, and they changed the music. If it's too much tension, just let it go. It doesn't, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, this is new music I am not expecting.
You did good.
So over here, I'm just going to catch a few just to show what's how fast you can actually fish in the game, so that you can get your fishing up. So what you want to do is aim for a fish, try to get it to the center, and let it sink. As you can see, you know, there's a fish down there, but it's not it's not taking the bait. This is because essentially in all fishing mini games and most fishing games, the lure is yes, that's right, the lure. Welcome everyone. Thank you very much, Safe Jazz, for the Discord help. So essentially, for the lures, right, there's actually 3 depths you have to consider. The floaters, which is basically what I just used, and then there is the sinkers, which is the weight of it. So these things are heavy, and essentially they are supposed to help you catch the fishes at the bottom of the pond or the reef or whatever. And then there is the middle. So essentially, we're going to use this. So if you just let it go, you know, you can. This one will sink as when you reel it. It's actually, yes, it is split up. So let's see, this jumbo tusk, okay, it will stay on the top, but when you reel, it'll go down to the middle. So that's one way to go from like a top to medium fishes. You go for this jumbo. And let's see, there's another one which is we're going to use this red dragon over here. Kinda, not yes and no. At the end of the day, so if you can see, this one is already at the bottom. Don't reel it in too fast, just tap it once a bit here and there.
Well, that's pathetic.
So over here you only catch like small fishes and whatnot. Don't worry about it, especially if you're going for this type of quest, right? So that fast.
Talk about backseat fishing.
Yeah, well, I had too much money and I didn't know what to spend it on. Okay, so we're going to change another lure to see how it works. So we're going to go for the second one, the stinker. So one easy way is, you see, if it's blue means there's nothing, there's yellow means there's a fish at the bottom here. If you're not looking at your radar. You take a look at this, it doesn't move much, you know. Just take a look at the way the lure moves. That's your first clue. So we're going to press another one, just to take a look at how they are. Of course, there's some variation here and there. But the shapes tells you the way the lure will act. This is not top, this is more or less like in the middle. I wish. I'll be honest, I wish. Because at the end of the day, there is actually 1 or 2 lures I haven't actually got it yet. So this 2 here is from the Carnival. And this is from Alticia. And yes, before you say anything, I actually did this during the Carnival. This lures, the Stormer, the 3 Stormers, I spent 99 times 3 medals just to obtain all 99 of them from the Carnival. So the Stormer is actually at the bottom. You actually do not see it because it's at the bottom. So one thing you want to do is figure out, you know, which depth is your fish. I chased a lot of Choco Chicks. So one thing I noticed about all these fishing mini games is the fact that, you know, depending on what fish you want, they do tell you, like, you know, okay, what fish is located here. Try to identify what depth are they at. Once you got the depth down, you can actually figure out an easier way to catch them. If they are at the middle, you know, if you are using a floating lure, it's not going to go deep enough to capture the attention. So, okay, let's use this. So in a sense, they do give behavioral patterns to the fish. And yes, there is this very obvious thing whereas, you know, the fish having favorite lures and whatnot. There is that involved, but
Bit smaller than I thought.
in addition to that, you know, just knowing like which lure is better for which fish, and during daytime cycles, there is more ways than that in all these mini games to help you actually be more beneficial. So this is the jumbo. We're going to try another one. We're going to try this one. Oh.
Not feeling ambitious.
So this one, yeah, you can actually see it a bit. So we're going to catch this last one, and then we're going to go to a more bigger fishing place, so it's a lot easier for everyone. Because this one has a lot of the biguille, which is basically a very common fish. So okay. See, right now I'm not pulling it. Although it's so close, it doesn't do anything for me. But if I tap it, once HP goes to 0, I automatically caught it.
You did good.
So we're going to put this section here. We're going to current score 5. Okay. So it doesn't. Basically, it is not too bad at the end of the day. I earned 50 in prize. Okay, now. Okay. So I don't think I'll be focusing on this particular time quest. Oh, take a look at this. This is another one. This is, as I said before previously, there will always be a line. I just got the line and the lure. So the lure is back here, but since I have 99, you know, it will be always be full. And in Final Fantasy 15, there's actually 3 types of items on the ground. One is fixed items, which is divided into 2. One is, for example, potions. So potions, when you hit 99, you can pick them up. Another one is like decals, where you can only get once. As long as it's in your inventory, you know, you cannot pick it up again. Now the third item, which is the more common ones around the world, like these, there will always be 3 items: common, uncommon, and rare. If you, let's just say, if you want a certain something, you can pick it up. If you have 99 of it, the common ones,
by guys, but who knows?
keep on trying to pick it back up. Does it change the name?
No, my interest is purely hypothetical.
If it changes the name, you know, meaning there is a way for you to actually get better items per se. So I am gonna go. Let's see, shall I come here?
Everything
So
in
that's
order.
gonna go there.
Yep.
So basically those fishing, you know, it's not that bad. As long as you kind of understand the mechanics of the game. A lot of mini games you see in mini games in other games, you know, there are very little rules. But fishing, for some reasons, tend to have a little bit more than that. So a few things to look out for is, if you are looking for a specific fish, look at the fishing area sign if there is. Second thing to look for is for the lure. You know, what can it catch more easier? Then check it out if it's whether day or night. And then after that is, you know, you have your other fishes in the pond, river. Try to figure out which depth they are. Are they at the bottom of it, the middle, or are they on the top? Now with that said, you know, there is a little bit more than that. I will show you all little extra things I have noticed in this fishing mini games. Let's have to get that first. There's actually one more lure I haven't gotten, which is from the Monster Arena. Okay, let me just check something. Just bring it up. Keep in mind that, you know, although I haven't actually checked them out, there is actually 3 secret areas. There's actually 3 fishing spots here. You actually need to come here to fish because there is the bigger fishes, which if you want to go 100% in the fishing. And there is one fishing spot in a cave. So I do recommend, let's just say, especially if you are having a new game, start a new game plus, or you want to start the game all over again. When you get a Chocoball, run everywhere. Run everywhere so that you can actually locate all these things. Unlike me, because I was stupid about this, because I did a Pervis run, which is a handicap run. I didn't explore everything. That is purely my fault. I do take that. However, there is, let me just check something. Okay, there is one extra thing which you can do it to help you in fishing. If you really go for a real hardcore fishing session or for this quest, is if you have the parade, well not parade, the event, if you went to go eat in the Square Enix Cafe, you do have something which gives you more line strength HP, and that would require orange and wheat if not mistaken. It's a cake. I know there's a few around here which I am missing, but so I'm just going for this one because it's slightly easier. And also, if not mistaken, this one has a shack for you to buy. So how's everyone's day so far? One of the things that I do recommend, it's Weight of the World from Nier Automata. I am going to get that game myself. Not quite yet, because I'm a little busy with Mass Effect and Persona. So having another game is going to be quite troublesome for me.
Don't forget where we parked.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, see, this is a problem with playing so many games. You kind of mix up your controls here and there. I just tried to tap my R2, which is the run button in Persona 5. You know what? I have an idea. Come on. We will go. So, give me a moment. Let me just locate the call card. No, we gotta get in the car first. That's right. Gamer problems. Too many games. Not enough time. Sure, not a problem. Okay, we are going to go auto parking spot of Golden Quest. Yes, yes, we're going to fast travel. They're just going to Chocobo and start running to each and every one of the few places which I can find. Excuse me. Having Coke, so I had to burp. Is there a loading? Oh, there it is. Just looking for the bar.
Safe and sound.
No mistaking the smell of chocobos.
Go for 7 days. Okay, seriously?
Easy now.
Now, let's see. So it's a fishing spot here. And we're gonna come here. So where is it? bear with me. I need to go get to these places. As for the oranges as material for cooking in camps, you can actually, there's actually 2 orange trees in the game, which give you a total of 6 per 45 to 15 minutes if you go back there. Real time, by the way. Or you can buy it at the market.
Rather sultry.
Yeah.
Anything on at the top? Plow right through them? I'll circle around.
Not gonna do any fight. Oh, another thing that I think would be interesting to know is the fact that these fishing areas, they are immune to demon attacks. So you can, if you are nearby one, you can jump in for quote-unquote safety. Where am I? You know what? Let's go to the one behind first. Okay, and we're gonna do that. And just closer, you know. Here it is. Let's get out. It's gonna get off. Seriously. Let's see, there we go.
We'll meet again.
It wasn't dismounting. So, as I said before, you know, every place there is a lure and a line. So, which is this? This is the line. So, I'm just going to grab this a few times. Depending on the difficulty of the pawn, it might give you something higher than just the spider silk. And as you can see, this... no, let's pick this one up. This is a treasure, which assassin daggers. And here is the lure. So sometimes you might want to run around to pick up some treasure if they are there. So, but since I already maxed it out, you know, so I don't need them anymore. First, let's check out what fish is here. Oh, there's nothing there. There's a plank. Let's go fishing. So let's check the lure. I want to go for the golden cactuar first. It's not much here. Let's go on. So when you start plopping it down, you don't need to tap it furiously. Just give it a tap every 3 to 4 seconds, and pull away. Do not when you reel in, do not pull it towards the fish. Pull it away from the fish. In Final Fantasy 15, it seems like they programmed a tendency for the fish to want to hunt, quote unquote. So you are actually making it enticing for the fish to hunt. From what I hear, some people say it is close to real life fishing. I'm not sure.
You've improved.
Catfish. So what I do is just pluck it down. Now I pull it right, and I also add a down at the same time. Once you see that, you don't rush it. If you pull up too fast, then the fish will actually like get startled away. I find that really weird to say sometimes because this is a video game. Ask him if how close is this to real fishing. You know, I'm a city boy. I can't really say if this is akin to real fishing. All I can say is my video game history. So you don't need to rush. When it goes red, you know, just let it go. Just concentrate on your directions.
You've improved.
So that's what the golden cactus got me. So these are the fishes, you know, if you go look through, you know, day-night cycles, you can see that. It says on the timeline, the location, the lures. Although they say that like the lures, like this is for the bloody this is the bloody eye. It does not mean only the bloody eye can catch it. It's more like you are more likely to catch it with using the bloody eye. So we will switch. Let's go for this one. And you don't need to rush it. If you rush it, it will go smaller. So yeah, that's interesting. I mean, at the end of the day, I wonder how much they program into real fishing into these. So sometimes, even though if it's like this, right, it is full, the fish will still not bite. It happens from time to time. Don't have to worry about it. Of course, it's in the dark right now. I can't really say too much to show you, right? So sometimes you just want to leave it alone, just for a bit, tap it once in a while, see whether they take the bite. But at the same time, what you can do is put an input which is down or up. I find that it's slightly better to just no command tapping, reel. Kind of like wiggling it, and sometimes, you know, you just want to just cancel it, even if it stays too long. That's fine, it's not a problem. Because sometimes you do need to check, like right now, I only seen 3 fishes. So let's try for this one. Down left.
Make it quick.
Reel.
I'm so hungry there's a hole in my tummy.
Talk about backseat fishing.
Can you bait the area as well? Yes, actually you can actually do that, but you have to take a look before. If you want to do that, please take a look at the radar first. If they are very active, then you can do that. You wait for them to come into the area. That's what they are trying to do, right? That can work. But there is one thing about in this game which I've noticed where they programmed, which is the fish's argo or hate argo, which is if you have something really really high and it just disappears.
You can show a bit of emotion, you know.
What you want to do is cancel and throw it back in again. And it is using a timer system, so it doesn't completely disappear. It will still be somewhat interested in the bait. So like I see this one is nearby. Let's try it one more time. See, I know it's very hard to see even for me, you know. There's this one fish. I've tossed it on a couple of times. And as you can see, it's not taking the bait whatsoever, which means you are not throwing the bait at the correct depth. So we're going to change the lure. I'm going to change to a random one and try for the same fish. See, this one's interested. No need to rush it, you know. Right now it's very dark, but in Final Fantasy 15 they do show the fish getting closer. So the longer it is, it means how interested the fish is. Now, there is another thing here, which is the lines. The thicker it is, it means there's more than one fish interested in your bait.
A bit of emotion, you know.
So they do replenish. So let's use the same bait. Pull slowly. I find you even though you just reel away, you add up or down, meaning you are going to reel in diagonally. It does reel a better result. So see, it does get closer, but you know, once it goes down to 0, it's automatically in. So you actually do not need to focus on the length of your line in this game. All you need to focus is its HP.
Don't you think?
Talk about backseat fishing.
And unlike other fishing games or mini games, in here, the fishes do not regain their strength. See, it went down, it disappeared. Because I pulled in too fast. Just wait for a bit, tap it, hold down, I'm holding down the down right direction. No need to rush. There you go. It just comes on its own.
We're gonna fish this place dry. Great job.
Baiting the area is one of the ways, but only if you can predict if the fish you know they're kind of really active. Okay. Yes. So I will now move on to another area. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not?
We're
And
out of
now
here.
I am going to call for my chocobo.
Let's roll.
Whoa, whoa,
Off
whoa.
we go.
Call my chocobo. Where's my chocobo? Is it hit? Oh no, I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm always hitting the cancel.
Let's go.
Okay, now it's okay, it's not bad. I mean, at the end of the day, I have gone through some fishing systems where even though the fish is tired, you still need to reel it in. So that is one other difference. One which is debatable which one you prefer. I mean, there is one game, if not mistaken, it's Breath of Fire 4. The biggest fish in the game is a whale. I took half an hour real time to land that thing. So okay, and let's see. Give me a moment. If I'm not mistaken, there is no. Come on. Where am? So golden key. Question is there another one here? So with Yeah, 30 minutes just to land a whale, but at the end of the day, it is like there's only one spot in the whole game which I can fish that, and it's the biggest fish in the game.
Let's do this.
So it was worth a lot of points as well. On the PlayStation 1. Another fun one I would say is from Legend of Legaia, also a PlayStation 1 game, very in its early days. It has quite a fun, here we go. Oh, I haven't got the yellow box yet. Okay. That one still also has a very fun fishing mini game, which is required if you want to get one of the quote-unquote secret items. Oh, okay. I'm not going to do the quest by it if I just happen to see it. So I'm just going to show you here, see? This is the line. And let's see, down here is the lure. So it will be there, but keep in mind that the lure is all three variants. Of course, there is a rating of, like, you know, which is the common, which is the uncommon one. So if, let's just say, if you finish, you have full, right? Don't worry about it. You keep on picking it up as long as one of it is not 99. You will pick the other one up as well. So not much here. So let's try with our current lure. So this is a floater. So another thing what I do with Final Fantasy 15's fishing is the vibration of the controller tells me how much the tension will go up if I reel. So if it's a low rumbling, you know, it will escalate slowly, but if it escalates, rumbles a lot, it will escalate very fast. I use that as an indicator for me when I reel and let go.
This is a new one. Yeah, scored big this time.
Oh, this is new for me. I haven't gotten this one yet. I didn't really focus on fishing.
Massive!
So let's try another one. And now this Invincible Iron Giant is is one that sinks all the way down to the bottom, and when you reel it, right, it does go up to the middle. So let's see how it does. So it's daytime, they changed the rotation. Iron Giant is actually one of the more useful lures because you can catch middle to deep fishes. So at the same time, right, try to keep in mind of your line, of course. Just pull away, you know. There you go, another one. Yeah. No need to rush, you know. It's
worth catching that, dude.
If anything, you know, just try to be relaxed with your fishes, you know. I think in real fishing, at the end, patience is everything. I didn't even tap anything back then. That's actually what I was talking about. The fact that when you do your fishing, it's actually AOE based. It's in an area. It's not targeting one fish. So if you throw back into the same area, the other fish who has already been interested in your lure might just continue and give it to you. Let's try that, see whether I can get it one more time. So, oh sorry, I'm sorry, this is from, it goes down, sorry. So, yeah, kinda, but I would say that, you know, they can really improve things. Welcome, Cyrif AJ. I was wondering whether you're going to show up today. It's more of a fishing competition, not a trial. I mean, if it was a trial, I would say that they will actually add a few things here and there.
Nice.
Oh.
So all these fishes in here is, hey Gina, it's been a while. How are you doing on this fishing challenge? Let's change the lure. I'm actually a little afraid of all my invincible giant and my anything which I have 10 or below. No, so it's just in case they kind of like just in case you know they kind of break. So I'm a little scared of them breaking off. Well, dude, at the end of the day, you...
Not feeling ambitious.
So you take a look at this, I'm going to throw it just in a few areas to see if it can... okay. So this one I'm going to guess is the bigule, which is considered a trash fish. Isn't the Bahamut the pre-order? See, I don't have that, and I think it's kind of unfair. Even if I do have it, right? I think it's kind of unfair for me to showcase that off because a lot of people don't have it. No offense. That's a lure which will always come back even if it breaks. Just need to tap slowly, gently. Oh, okay. I don't have that one. So you just need to let it rest for a bit when you tap. You don't need to rush it. In other, I will say this now, for other fishing games, mini games, for other RPGs, it's slightly different in the sense of they will give you a specific type of music. And what will happen is you want to time your reeling with the tempo of the music. That is one of the things I've noticed for all other RPG fishings that I have played. They will give you a type of music which is rather calming and whatnot. And what you want to do is, you know, you hold left or right. And what you want to do is reel in with the tempo of the music. However, that doesn't apply in Final Fantasy 15 because the music is non-existent for when you throw your line. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. That's great, you know. I don't doubt your fishing skills in Final Fantasy 15. I honestly don't, but you know, over here I'm actually trying to show, like, you know. In this is, you can actually apply to, like, I think almost all fishing mini games in RPGs or more or less every other game. That's how I'm dealing with this. 1,000 points. Yes and no. There is a thing which they say that, okay, if let's just say you want to get the 1,000 points fast, there is a way you can do it very fast, as in the fastest way possible. I will, you know what, let me just quit this. Now I'm just going around and whatnot, right? So what you want to do is, first of all, okay. What you want to do is, okay, let's open up the map. You go to Vesper Pool. Here. Oh, it's over here. I'm missing one here. So Vesper Pool has a few of the fishing spots. You ignore the top 3, but there is like 1 or 2 spots here. They have the fishes which is very easy, you can catch easily. So you focus on that, you know, it's very fast, they're very easy to catch. You want to just focus on catching those. That's how people are actually doing for the sword. So I will go there and I will show you. Return to car, yes. If for some reason, right, in some spots, if let's just say you want to do some fishing and you're not really getting enough fishes, what you do is just go out of the screen and go back in. It will refresh the lake. Of course, that you can do that kind of thing in the real world, of course. And in other fishing mini games, they don't exactly tell you how many fishes there are for the most part. So you can assume for those games it's always going to be they're always going to be stocked. Okay, in the best pool, many fishes. Oh yes, there is a lot of big ones, but give me a moment, let me just map point. No, you're talking about the ones over here, the one in the lake in the middle of it. That's not what we are going for. Okay, we're going to go through here. Yes. The Vesper Pool big fishes, it's only in the lake where the top part. So let me just show you what I mean. I mean, I didn't check them out. Honestly didn't, but I know because I actually did this in the main game where I just, you know, just happened to be like, you know, let's see if I can catch a new fish here. But I keep on catching the same fishes over and over. That's a lot. Also, there is a small thing of chance going on when to see how full the pool is. That of course is there. Also, it does really help if you know what they are. You get to know the system first. That's the very first thing you need to do. Once you know the system, you can come up with a measure to, I wouldn't say abuse or exploit. It's more, once you know the system, you know what to do. You know? So we are going to use, I'm just going to call it Chocobo.
Easy now.
So. Oh, it's up. It's up. Also, that if you can look them up, you know, and they will have a particular fishing spot. That's the main thing. Not all fishing spots are the same. Some are better than others is because they are filled with small fishes.
Where's the damn sun? Yeah.
Nice. That's very nice. I mean, one of the reasons is, you know, for me, it's like I don't have all the fishes is because I'm a little lazy, to be honest. No, come on. I'm a little lazy to actually get those particular fishes. So this one here.
We'll meet again.
So this is actually not one of it. Okay.
Let's fish.
Like a kid in a toy shop.
Say this is actually not one of the places where you want to fish. If you want to go get small fishes and fast.
Huh.
Give me a moment, I should. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you haven't got it yet. But yeah, apologies for you starting late. If I'm not mistaken, there is one up here.
Better keep up.
So let me see. I haven't gotten them open here yet.
I'm going all out.
Just
So
don't get
let's
too
see.
carried away.
Sure want to talk.
There's actually, I think, two small pockets around here.
Enough talk. Time for some action.
So this is the top. So no, it's down. I had the whole map open before I did the new game plus, but but since then I didn't actually relook it, you know. So in this time quest, there's a hourly and also daily thing, and the end of it. No, they are not. Mainly because AMAC is a daily quest thing. It's going to be there daily. These are considered events. So you know, eventually these will actually disappear and not be available. Where are you? Is this one of it? Oh no, this is not.
I'm nice enough to lend us her lots. Assuming she's not our enemy. We make a great ally.
Ally. I like the sound of that.
Give me a moment. I don't quite remember because I don't really do that much fishing.
The hunt is on.
But I do remember there is one Vesper Pool section here, which is there's a lot of small fishes, which you can actually do that and fish a lot. Crocodile. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Ah, here it is. So this is one of the... Yeah, that's right.
Thanks for the
Get
ride.
off.
We'll meet again.
So let's pick this guy's quest up just for fun.
What do you have? Want me to have a go? Who knows?
All right.
I'm not really going to get his thing because his one is very specific. But I'm more interested in what he... okay, that's a Basal Worm. So this is one of it. So let's go. So what am I using? I want to change and go for something. I'm actually choosing at random, by the way, the ghouls. So it's not pulling anything because it's just too far on top. So let's go for something deeper. Let's try this one. I'm gonna go down, so I'm gonna pull away.
Yes.
Oh, we got a big one.
Why am I getting the big one? I want the small ones. And don't tell me I've already got his quest done. So right now my controller is vibrating a lot, so I'm just going to let it go. Just focus on the direction.
Better get ready to land it.
Tell the rod to warn the fish.
Tell the fish to cooperate. Okay, one moment. What? I'm sorry, watching a rat. Yeah. Hey, cool. Never got this one before. Get a big one.
Great job, Noct.
Nice work, dude.
Ah. Yeah, I believe so. But okay, give
Note,
me.
the
I need
line
to
is wearing
switch.
thin.
Let's just go for the highest one because it's just easier, you know.
Here we go. Goodness.
Okay, this is filled with like big fishes. I'm looking for the one with there it is. So this is a small fish. This is what you want to go for. One thing I tend to do is when they go into the cutscene, I let go of my controller. I don't touch it. Have it
Show a
reset.
bit of emotion, you know.
So this fish, this bluegills, right? They're actually very easy to catch, and this is what you want to aim for if you want to catch like a lot of fishes in a short time. So I will switch it to something else. Let's go for this Moogle one, and I will aim for here.
Think I'll play
Nothing,
King's
so let's
Knight
go
in the
for
meantime.
next.
Better not. His Highness will get sulky.
So this one is not pulling in anything. Let's go for this. Once again, nothing. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna pull. Slowly. No need to rush, you know. Once every 2 to 3 seconds is fine as well. Yeah, that one you actually can you actually buy it in the game? So if you take a look at this, right, I'm still getting that red bar, but on my radar there's actually nothing there. So when that happens, just cancel it. So if I'm not mistaken, the big Bahamut and big Leviathan are DLCs and whatnot, and yeah, I don't have those. That's the thing, I don't have those. So I don't use them because yeah, the quest thing. So you know, I don't want no offense when I say this, I don't want to focus on lures like that because it's kind of cheating if I want to like show tips and tricks, you know. I mean, essentially the game do teach you a bit about the fishing things or not, but it's also the other things which the game is not teaching you.
Oh.
So let's change my lure. Part of the things which I'm showing off, you can actually apply to some other fishing mini games in other RPGs, but I cannot say for certain. It really depends on the developer and how they make the game. Yes, that's very true. And also there are some which is like specifically to catch one fish. I do get that. Yeah, unfortunately that's the thing. So for it, but there is two things you to consider in when you do fishing for a pond, right? Try to figure out which lure will get you the most out of that specific pond, because there will always be a favorite one which is lets you catch fish easier in that pond, which is the more common ones. But of course that is only, let's just say, if you are going for a certain for something specific. For example, if you want to catch you want to fish for the AP and also for the items to sell, or things like that would do you more beneficial. In some games, in quite a number of RPGs actually, the fishing also has its points. So when you catch a fish, depending on size and type, you rack up certain amount of points. So when you do that, right, it's just you're just going to focus on that, just to rack up the points to redeem. Yeah, because all these games, they will have something for you to redeem for the most part.
Getting dark.
So once you redeem it, you just want to get that points really fast. So you go for something generic. You don't try to use your time to actually get something big per se, because it will take more time and there is a bigger chance for you to lose your line and your lures. So
You've improved.
so that's actually not the best way for you to get your points up for those type of games. In Final Fantasy 15, this is the closest we have.
I was hoping to see something epic. A mortal
There
struggle
is,
between man
yeah,
and fish.
in Final Fantasy 15, yes. And in all other RPGs where they focus a little bit more than on the fishing minigame, yes, I do agree as well. And usually in those games they would have, like, for example, those ultimate lures.
Turn the rod toward the fish.
Welcome back! Welcome back! So, up, and there goes the lure.
Well, the line did look kind of old.
So yeah, the main thing is don't try to force your lines at the end of the day in any fishing game, of course. Right? So what I used was, what did I lose? What did I lose? Huh, I don't remember which. I used this Shaggin. So with this day and time cycle, there is.
At this rate, we're gonna fish this place dry.
There is the, how to say this, day and night cycle, which is interesting. Certain RPG games doesn't have that. So this one does add some variety. So basically, to summarize the tension, right, when you're reeling in, it's actually two things. one is the on-screen, and another one is the vibration from your controllers. The vibration from your controllers is how fast it will build up if you reel in at that point. The tension is just to show you the breaking point. If it shows, meaning you're already like at 25% tension. Tension is just like white, okay? It's like 25 tension. And the more your controller rumbles, the faster it will increase. So sometimes it's not advisable for you to reel when your controller is vibrating.
Great job, Noct.
So okay, we're done here for now. Okay, I want to check something. What is with the score at the moment, okay?
Oh.
Time quest. So price exchange, I have 50 points at the moment. So I don't get much, you know. There are things which you can get, you know, aside from the Afro Sword. I think that's what everybody wants. Based on this, my advice to you, why not lot Veros? It's just for money. It'll give you half a million gil. Don't go for the elixir or mega elixirs or the Phoenix Downs. Maybe the mega elixirs if you really need it. Essentially, Gladius with his survival skill, he will get it for you. Oracle Ascension coins, yes, sure, if you really want to get the ribbons fast. Gil, no comment. The XP, it's if you are getting a little frustrated with farming XP, go for it. It's not a problem. AP is more viable up to a certain point. Like for me, I don't really need them anymore because I intentionally not level up my Ascension because I practically got a lot of them. Certain things I just don't really, I don't care enough to get it, you know, like triple items is, I could get it, but it's not that important for me. The wait mode I don't use. Like for example, the recovery, of course, try to get them all. So for example, this, there's one thing for Gladio. Yeah, like for this one, I refuse to take this ability, Intercept, because he blocks me too much. He kind of gets in the way a little too much. So, okay. No. Yeah, pretty much I would... The main thing is do try to get the sword at the end of the day, if you can. Because the sword is only available during this this period. It will not be... yeah. The sword is a timed reward. You know, you won't be able to get it anymore after this. It's the same as the carnival wars and lines. The you know, for those, you know, you can't get it anymore, unfortunately. But give me a moment. There is this is bit no, not I don't go for that one just yet. One moment, I'm trying to figure out where is that fishing spot. Ah, here it is. So what I want is to come, no, not here, it's here.
Everything in order?
Yeah.
So this is another interesting fishing spot which has a shack for you to buy lines and lures. The last time I remember, this is also another place for me to quite easily catch a fish, but you know, I'm not too sure through the patches and changes how is it right now. So we're going to go find out together. Unfortunately, I don't really like the Type F's, the way the car looks, to be honest, because you can't do much with it. That's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, it's also, I mean, I think for you right now, Gina, is the fact that you are looking for a place where you can actually like get a lot of fishes really fast, which is fine, you know, especially for this time quest. That would be the most beneficial. The ones here is actually more, they are not too bad, but they are more for the completing the fish compendium. So this too is okay for catching small fishes. The one here over here is for beginners. This is where you're supposed to be fishing when you start the game. So the fishes here are not that bad, to be honest. It is quite, you can get a lot of it quite fast as well. Try the one over here. The one over here is actually like the beginner, so but you get a lot of those small big gill fishes. But I if not mistaken, like 3 patches ago, they did change it a bit. And then there is also the ones, let's see, where is that? No, no. Where is it? Is it here? Oh, one moment. Ah yes, there is also one here. There's a fishing spot here, which is a waterfall. That's hard to say at the end of the day. I'm sure those people who does like, you know, what you said, which is like, what, 90 fishes in an hour, I'm sure they have done a lot of extensive research on it, more than me. Actually, I'm kind of surprising because at the end of the day, a lot of us thought that it wouldn't be a fishing time quest right now. So it was a kind of a surprise. Oh, make sure you get that. Make sure you eat your fishes. Your cake from the event, so it can help you fish if you have it.
Should be a nice change of pace.
Well, you know, really hope that, you know, that is something worthwhile, right? So I'm going to use this first, just check it out. Just pull it away. All you need to do is just be slow. Don't every 2 or 3 seconds you just tap it. You can see the fish, you know, where it is, very slightly.
Here we go.
Just pull it away a bit here. Don't try to pull it towards the fish when you reel. Also, if you want to turn fast, right, let go. Do not reel and turn. Just let go, stop reeling and turn. It will be faster.
Ease off on the reeling. You did good.
Noct, you can show a bit of emotion, you know?
Now let's try another go. I am feeling that it should be a deep lure. Let's try the red eye. Nope. Deep lure's not working, so let's try this one. Next lure. Let's go for a normal, basic one. So yeah, it's good. I know it's very hard to see, but if when you're playing your game, try to notice the outline of the fish to help you figure out where you're supposed to pull away from.
Noct, you can show a bit of emotion, you know?
So let's do that again. Oh wait, there is one other thing which you can actually help you see what which lure to use. Just give me a moment. This thing has to pop. Okay. So remember, I told you that every fishing section spot, right? They do give you two things. One is a lure and one's a line.
We're out of here.
Let's roll.
Off we go.
That's not it. So the lure that they give you, right, will give you a clue on what you're supposed to use for this pond. So let's find out. So over here, so that it will give you a clue on what you're supposed to use. The line, of course, is just for you to use. So this is the Shargins. I picked that up because I lost one just now. Back to 99, hooray! So let's see how well it works. Let's bring this up, and Shargin, huh? It's a blue one, I remember. Where is it? It's this one, yes. Let's see how well it works. There you go.
Yes! What the hell was that?
Oh, it's heavy.
The line's gonna...
I don't know if I really like this new soundtrack to this fishing. It's really weird for me. I feel like I should be in a club or something. But I'm fishing. See, I'm so conflicted right now.
This is a new one. Yeah, scored big this time.
Okay. I'm gonna change my line just in case. I know I can catch about one or two more with it, but not a problem.
That thing.
Yeah, very true. You know what I would like? I would like them first let us play the MP3 play at the MP3 player of the songs that we got, you know? So this is the lure which I found on the ground. Dense fishes.
We go.
Oh, we got a big one.
So yeah, this is also another clue from the game on what type of lures you want to use. Of course, there are certain fishes in there which will require other lures, but this is the way the game is telling you, okay, the more common fishes, they are going to go for this lure, so we are going to give it to you. Let's see, come on, and... So we're going to see whether what I said was true. The time in a row, I'm just going to throw it a little further. There you go.
Yes. What the hell was that?
So make sure when you go to a new fishing place, you check out, run around a bit, check out the lures, you know, what they're giving you. If you can pick it up, of course pick it up. And a free line if you don't have 99 of it. And you can start off with that lure, because that's the lure that they want you to use to actually like get some enjoyment from the game. There you go.
You did good.
Of course, if you want the other fishes, you got to experiment to check like which other one of the lures would the fishes go for. That's right. Okay, let's change it, and we're gonna use this one. Sinker. Pull away. So if that goes disappear, just cancel and recast. See whether they can get the same fish back.
Go.
There you go.
We got a big one.
Oh, same fish again.
Nice. Oh.
So, okay. Okay, we're gonna stop this one right here in this area. We're gonna move on to the next one. Get some ice cube up in here. At the same time, you know what? Let's stock up on some of my lines which I've lost.
Hello there.
Oh no, nothing.
Come again.
Better make tracks. Ignis, we're going.
So in this current game, I do not have the fishing spot which is in the cave at the moment. which I actually do not remember where that cave is, to be honest. But we are going to the waterfall, which is here. And we're gonna see what we can catch there. How would you guys like to be fishing and have a battle on the big bridge play? Especially when you're fishing up one of those big ones. I think that would be really cool. In all the fishing mini games I played, it's always been the same. You know, the pond fishes is the easiest, and then then it will be the river fishes, and the hardest being the ocean fishes. So that's like a little thing which you can actually see where you are.
I've been taking pics of whatever catches my eye, but what do you want to see?
I want to say take pictures of the fishes.
Me, I guess?
No prob. Leave it to me.
What? No, I was kidding.
Oh wait, it's not here.
Still a bit of a
It's not
walk
this
from
one.
here.
It's not here. It's... Is it? Is it? No, this is the ice one, so it's not. Let's see. Was it Iris? So, which means it's... Here it is.
What's the forecast? Clear skies, with the temperature rising.
I tried to bring Iris to the time hunts, and it didn't work. They blocked off a lot of sections to do it.
Oh, can I get a pic of that place? Please?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just picking it up, I'm not actually taking the pictures. Prompto, I hate you.
Well, here we are.
Oh, by the way, I do have one tip which involves fishing. Just give me a moment.
Shall we then? Hit it, Specs.
Okay. Where are we? Okay, in this fishing spot over here, this is basically where you get your first, the second fishing quest. There will be a time hunt where you're required to kill a frog, which is upstream. It's around here. And the requirement for that is for it to be daytime and raining. Now that's going to be very difficult from time to time because it doesn't trigger all the time. So what I recommend you do is you kind of like rest here if it's like towards the evening, so it becomes the next day, and run all the way up here to see whether it's raining or not where it's daytime. If it's daytime, it's raining, then the frog will pop up. If not, come down here to do some fishing. Fish, you know, then if it's the evening, if you don't want to continue to fish, you can just rest again. Because when you're fishing, it can rain, and that's your cue to stop and just run back up to search for the frog. There's actually 2 quests like that, both for you to kill a frog, and it's the same condition, daytime and raining. As for the second one, it's a lot harder because there's nothing you can do. All you do have to is run around, stay there. That's what I did. I just stay outside the zone until it rains. This one
I
at
might
least
have
there's
asked
something
before,
to do.
but is ebony really all that good? I might have answered before, but yes, it is.
Oh, by the way, for those of you enjoying your time, May Day, happy May Day to you guys. Over here in Malaysia, it's almost over. I don't know. When I was a kid, I didn't understand May Day to be honest, because I always think of like the pilots going, Mayday, Mayday, I'm going down, Mayday, Mayday, somebody help us, SOS. That always plays something like that in my head when I was a kid, when I hear Mayday.
Don't forget where
I think that would be YouTube. I don't think it's Sony. Sony's censorship on the games which we stream straight from the PlayStation 4, it's not up to Sony. It's actually based on the company which made the game. So for example, in certain games, you know, they just block certain scenes, cutscenes especially. That's one thing. Ooh, that's interesting. So like for example, the one major headache a lot of people is having right now, including myself, is the fact that Persona 5, the whole game is blocked on PlayStation 4. Let me just check. Yeah, that's correct. I mean, I do suppose that, you know, one day I would love to stream Persona 5. Not Persona, yeah, Persona 5. Right now, I'm still enjoying the game very much. It is, I really like it a lot. Up to the point that I even have an avatar. My avatar is Persona 5. I did buy the not screensaver. What do you call it? The background for it, which comes with 3. Go away. Nope. The other way. Yeah, you guys deal with that. I don't mind. So yeah, the game to me, I'm very much into storyline in my games. So games like Persona 5, which have a really good storyline, it's really near and dear to my heart. Also at the same time, I do steal some of the storyline to make Dungeons and Dragons storylines. If and when they fit.
Not today you're not. Let's go.
Unfortunately, Persona 5, I can't actually do it because it's in the league of their own, the storyline. Lots of horses around here. Come on. I'm gonna skip all the enemies in here because it's not. I just want to get to the fishing.
All right, let's hit it.
So, but at the end of the day, this area, I will say, is one of my favorite areas to farm for gil and XP. Especially at night.
And that's disgusting. Let's do this.
Right.
Say your prayers. Hey,
Oh wait, I'm using the ring.
It's a sign. We should set up camp.
You're up.
don't think we can go any
No,
further
down
down
here is
without
nothing.
winding up at the bottom.
Time to start moving upstream.
Oh man, my underwear's soaked.
I really hope that's from the river. Way down, Weebit.
Should be here, if I'm not mistaken. I know there is another place for it, I think. Oh no! I think I've gone to the wrong area.
How many times?
Yep.
Talk. Time for some
Looks
action.
like I gone to the wrong section. Wrong place. Where am I? Let's find out. Yep. This isn't the place, unfortunately. Damn it. Where is it? I know there is a place where there is in here there is a waterfall. Do anybody remember? Chat, guys? Help? Let's see, return to car first. The ticket. That's the campground. I know it's not here. Okay, you know what? Let's, you know what? Yeah, let's go back to the car. And we'll go for the first sea fishing. Auto, map point, golden quay. That's the cape. Fast travel. A View to Kill. I was a kid when that movie when that came out. I don't think I remember anything from that movie. Sorry if AJ there is just like googling it. Is it true? Is it true?
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being helpful for a change.
What do you mean for a change?
For chocobo and just speed all the way there.
Let's go.
Okay, fine. You wanna go through here? Oh, I remember VHS tapes Problem with them was if you don't keep them properly, you know, they kind of like have silver fishes in them.
Indeed. We'll meet again.
So once again, you locate this ancient dragon tooth. Okay, that's not it. Fossil wood, that's not it either. 2 items, which I'm not expecting. So if you do run around the nearby vicinity, there will be something for you to pick up at the end of the day. But we're going to skip that right now, because let's get to fishing on the seas. Don't want to waste daylight, you know. Okay.
It's showtime.
Now we're gonna catch, I think, 1 or 2 fishes depending on our durability before changing it. But since this is a deep sea area, I will go for this one. So if you look at the radar, you can see the fish is actually trying to follow. So as long as the fish is following, it's fine. Okay, there we go.
Goodness.
Also, the problem with this is the fact that, you know, everything's very bright. I can't really see the hues properly.
The line can't take off.
So generally the fishes in the sea, right, in any game, they do have, they are much, they're more difficult. Mainly because it's more open, the logic is the fish, you know, in the sea it's much more, has more, is more durable. $200 XP, nice.
Noct, you can show a bit of emotion, you know?
Yeah, that's rather much true. I mean, I would just like to just get the track and just play it, but not be fishing at the end of the day. So, let's see. Let's go for something that's glaring in the eyes. Just pull away the opposite direction. And also at the same time, don't just go for a flat left or right, go diagonally.
What the hell was that?
I might lose this one. Yep, I feel like I'm going to lose this one because I can't really see what's going on and my durability is going down real fast. And take a look at that, I'm not even at 50% yet and my line is almost gone. So do you guys think I can do it? $221 left. Nope. I'm just gonna let this break and I'm going to redo
There
this.
goes the lure.
And we'll go for a new one. I have too little durability on that to start with. And we'll change the lure just a bit. Go for something which is not in my eye, I suppose. So you can see the fish at the bottom. Although you can see my lure.
We got a big one.
This is really heavy. So as you can see, you know, the fishing for the sea one, it is more difficult, and this is mainly for you to, like, when you want to do your collection for your Final Fantasy 15, not suitable for this event. Mainly because it does take quite some time, and since this is there is an hourly rate and whatnot, this is not feasible. I'm gonna do my best to land this anyways. My last and he's not even, the fish isn't 50% yet. This is not good. Wow, I think I'm going to lose this one as well. So one other thing that this game will actually assist you with is, if the longer it takes, right, they'll give you more of this prompts to pull in the fish. Oh, 315, oh no, 277. Take a look at that. How many prompts is popping up so far? Oh no, only 100 plus left. Nope. And I'm so close. 82. Oh. It's gone.
Hey, just
Quite close.
what do you think you're doing? About time for a new line, ain't it?
New line. Okay, you know, let's try that again with a new one. Yep.
How about some light?
Sounds good.
But the sea ones in games like this, they are meant to be difficult. So it's always been the ranking of pond, river, sea. What about this one? So especially for the sea one, my tip for you, I would say, is to pay attention to the rumblings of your controller and the tension more than anything. Like this one is, this is nothing. It take away, it's already more than half down. But when your controller is rumbling, it's going to be increasing your tension a lot faster. Try to keep your tension as little as possible. I can't show you the rumbling, of course. So when it's rumbling, it's a higher chance for you to lose your durability at the end of the day.
Nice. Oh.
You know, that's what I really want to do. I want to bring out, you know, I have the control over Leviathan, so why can't I just call Leviathan to help me fish? No. Oh. Let's go for another one. So you can see the fishes down there. Could be a little small for you guys. Just need to pull it, reel it in easy. You don't need to actually like force it. If I were to take put logic into this, is the fact that, you know, the fish wants to be enticed and to be able to hunt. It does have that kind of logic for the most part in games in this game. Kinda. I mean, the fact is, you know, for fishing, it's basically it's bait, isn't it? Yeah, the fishes are hungry. That's why they're going for the bait. So the thing is, you know, when you pick your lures, the main thing is to say, you know, what would the fishes I want to catch, what would they want to eat? Once you figure that out, you know, you make it seem like, you know, it's something that it can actually catch and eat. That's basically fishing. So that's okay for now. Oh, no. We are done here. Okay. Yes. So unfortunately we will have to go through this whole thing again. We're going to move to another spot. I just got it. Could not add. Okay, it doesn't matter. So next thing now is to get back to my car. And we're going to go to the river.
Ignis! Shake a leg!
On my way.
So what's this? Fossil wood. I mean, in a sense, like the real world fishing, right? Don't try to force the fish. So you're supposed to pull away, ease the bait away from the fish. Tap it. No need to actually like once you got the attention of the fish, you know, you don't need to actually reel it towards the fish. That's actually the wrong thing to do. Okay. So map location, and we will go here. Yes. Mermaids, sirens. I'm not too sure, but if I'm not mistaken, the only time Siren is available as an ally is only in Final Fantasy VIII. She's actually very useful in Final Fantasy VIII as a summon. She has treatment as one of her abilities, which lets you cure all statuses as a command, so it's very useful. I think it's because of like a few of them, like because I have treatment, I have recover, I have resurrect. I didn't ever need to use any items in the whole game.
Let's head on out.
And it's down here.
Hey, Noct, are you sure it's a good idea to take him head on?
Okay, I'll swoop.
Wait, am I going the right way? And let's see. I have to go up.
From behind instead.
Ah, good idea. I'll just follow your lead.
Don't let me down.
I was stuck. Not interested. Here it is. So once again, let's just check out, you know, what are the lures that they gave, that the game is giving us. There's one here. What's this? Spider Silk. I like to pick up 3 times even though I can't pick it up just in case it switches. Let's see, where is it? So that is thingy there, and let's see down here a bit. Ah, here it is. So this is Pearly Moogle, the whiskers. So
Sleepy.
let's try using
It
that.
is about that time.
I think that's the hourly counter. Let's see. Pearly Whiskers as a Pearly Moogle. Sweet Jam. So every tier there is actually 3. So it's like this is Giant Needle, this is Bomber, Jumbo Task, and this is the Whiskers. Okay, Pearly Moogle. This is the one. Let's try it. So pulling it towards the left. I'm going to add it down as well. I'm going to pull it to the other side since it's already there. There it is. Oh, thank you for joining in. You know, I hope you learned a little something from this. At the very least, you know, at the very least, I hope you do enjoy yourself.
What the hell is this thing? Oh, it's heavy.
Oh, new record. That's nice. So, for this quest, you know, if you're doing the quest, it needs to be a daytime. Goodbye, and have a nice day. Just need to ease it in, no need to rush it. Pull it the other side. I know a lot of people that, you know, they are lacking in Final Fantasy. The only thing that they're stopping them from having a platinum is actually the fishing. So I really hope they see this and it does help them at the end of the day. Because fishing is kind of hard. It's not exactly, you know, I can just show you on like, oh, you're supposed to do this until the opponent does this. You know, that kind of thing.
Precipitation. Nice. Oh.
This with the fishing thing, that's all you can do is just give like tips and tricks. It's up to each individual player to actually implement it themselves at the end of the day. So once again, Okay, I'm just going to reel it. To recap, okay, your lures, there's actually it goes into, there's so many because certain things, you know, you do have for specific ones. Those are basically for achievements. But on the basics, there's actually 3 depths: surface, middle, and the deep, which is like close to the ground. There will be the obvious one, which is floaters, sinkers, and the one in the middle. But there are also some which they'll go to a certain depth, and when you reel it, they either go up or down. So you need to identify for each lure, especially for, in this case, which set, because each set is 3. Which one they are and where is the fishes you're looking for. Are they in the middle, or are they at the bottom, or they are on the top? So that's one thing you have to kind of figure out when you do the fishing. Next thing is to just, you know, try out to see where they are. If you know which are
I wonder
floaters,
if His Majesty fished as well.
I don't think so.
throw it onto the fish, and you know, if it's like on the surface and it's not doing anything, it's not biting, it's not getting any reaction, basically what that means is you need to go, the lures need to go in deeper. So I will go in and pop in a bloody eye. Okay, this one goes deep, so it will just go sink down. As soon as the lure hits the water, it considers it as movement for the fish, quote unquote cargo. After that, you know, you need to let the lure sit, as in it not moving. Then tap it. Don't need to reel it in fast. Just tap it to reel it in slowly, and reel away. Tap it. Let the fishes get interested in it. Follow the lure. Whoa. Yeah, and do be careful when the fishes like turn left and right, you know.
This is a new
Wow,
one.
3.
Wow. Check it out.
Nice. So basically,
Nice
for me,
work,
what I like to
dude.
do in this fishing one is I identified the surface lures, which in this case would be the first line pop packers, and then I want to find out which is the sinkers. Get my top and bottom bases ready, and see what else is in between. So at least I have one which is, I pop it out on the surface. Oh, this isn't the fishes I want, or it's not biting. So let's switch to the sinkers to see what is at the bottom. So just pop it in, lift it all the way. After a while, just reel it a bit by bit. Now, for Final Fantasy 15, you see the line there. The longer it is, it means this is how interested the fish is. So if it disappears, meaning you may have reeled it too much, too many times, and it kind of got scared away.
The line can't take much.
Now, there is another thing with the line, as I said before, which is the thicker the line, it means more fishes. It can be really thick and no bites. Sometimes it does happen, but the thickness of the red line means to give you a kind of an indicator of how many fishes is interested in your lure. The line is how interested they are.
You've improved.
So if you can see here, there's a lot of fishes right here. So some certain things you might want to do is, for example, because some fish they are mixed depth and they are the common fishes, what you may want to do is fish them all out, so you have only the bigger ones that you want. That's also one strategy for fishing which you can use. But this is not for this event, of course. This is for your compendium. So just tap it in. It will go smaller and disappear from time to time. It's not a big deal because the fishes will still be there. And keep in mind that while you are fishing, while you are throwing your line, the fishes do move around as well. So sometimes you need to like just readjust.
Stop reeling.
So yes, for this event, to maximize, I would say, your speed in fishing, I think it's more important that you catch the smaller fishes than the big fishes, because the big fishes requires time for you to reel in to fight the fish. Comparatively to like the smaller ones, you know, they're faster. They're a lot faster, and you can fish up more. You know, sometimes you can catch up to like 3 small fishes by the time you fish a medium-sized one.
Oh, it's heavy.
Also keep in mind that, you know, some the fishes, you know, you can still use them as
Look at the size of that thing.
as ingredients. Yay, submit the score. Yes. So one thing I want to show, I'm going to just end it here soon. Okay. I don't care. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I really hope I can get this down fast and easy, so it's a lot easier. Okay, before anything, I'm just going to save it. Because I will be going to this thing here. Let me show you. Oh wait, can I actually show you the food from here? Let's see, ascension skills, cooking. No, let's see, elemency, the items. Give me a moment. Okay, I can show you here. So yeah, so these are the things. So you can actually just go to food and just check out what are the food available, you know, that requirement. But what I want to show is this orange, and this cheesecake is from the festival, the Choco Mugo festival. If you have this, especially if you are going somewhere really close where you have a camp, do use this because it does decrease the wear and tear of the line of your fishing lines by 25%. So this is very good for when you want to do fishing. Now unfortunately I do not have that open here. It is, let's see, in a corner. Give me a moment, let me just think for a moment. Ticket, heights, fishing spot, turmeric, is it here? Ah, here it is. You know what, no, you know what, I will show you guys where it is. You can buy it at let's put it here. It's going to be here. So okay. You can actually buy the oranges in the market. If I'm not mistaken, it's at Lestalem. You can buy the oranges from there. Previously, before the Chocomoogle event, there's only one orange tree in the whole of Final Fantasy 15. But after that, there's actually two. So we are just going to, where did I put it? It's, put this egg, smoke, no wood. Where did I? It's here, isn't it? Yes. So
Everything in order?
Yep.
I do not know why they have the oranges and whatnot here. To be honest, I really don't. But if you want to get the oranges for free per se, right? I'm going to show you now where the orange trees are. Keep in mind that all the items that you can pick up, whether it's treasure chests, items on the ground, all these food items like bird bees egg, oranges, turmeric, ginger, etc., etc. They will respawn, refill themselves every 50 minutes, real world minutes. So you can go, do some fishing, start your session, you know, grab the oranges and whatnot, go do some quests here and there. An hour later or so, come back and pick them up again. So that is one thing I've noticed, which is to me is considered quite weird for the game. I suppose it's, one thing is that they're afraid that, you know, if the players, they don't want the players to necessarily always buy the food items for your camping. Also, this also applies to the minerals for colors. And also your D-Bank coins and also notes and all those things, same thing as applies. As well as the fishing line and rod, the fishing line and lure. So keep in mind, like there is also going to be like spots like this bridge, and also the shop. It will not pop up until actually you go near enough. So I do recommend, if you don't have it, you know, get a Chocobo, run around randomly without your car, see what you can find. As more so if you haven't finished haven't increased your survival to level 10 or haven't got your Chocobo to max level. There's quite a lot of fishing spots and whatnot I've yet to uncover again. So if you guys do have any questions for me, please, I think this would be a perfect chance to ask. If not, you know, you guys could always just come back to this video and just post your questions on the video itself, and I will try to get back to it whenever I can. see, let's see.
I should really get a shot of that spot before it's too late.
Yeah, go for it.
Woohoo!
I'm just going to go pick up the. This is just picking up the quest. So for in the future, if I feel when I want to get that more XP. Wow, it's rather far. Why is it so far?
So what's next? Ask around a little?
It's up to Noct.
Everything in order? Yep.
Oh, so this is the new track they added. Terra Battle. Interesting. Let's listen to that while there is there's time. Almost there.
Ignis, pull over a sec.
Certainly.
Nice weather.
So we are just going to use the chocobo for speed's sake.
Easy now.
So the first one, they're not together. And should be around here. Here it is. So this is the first one
Noct,
here.
overhead.
We'll meet again.
Oranges. So that is the most recently added orange tree. the other ones here. Giant toad. So let's see. So this is where's one of it. The other one's here. Here. So this will help you for those of you who has the orange requirement for some recipes, and also to get that cake, cheesecake. So that will help you.
Thanks.
Okay, let's save this here. I thank you all for joining me today
Time to go.
in this stream.
All right.
And right now, we're going to do something I really enjoy doing.
Whoa! This is awesome. Taking the high
You know,
Where are we going?
Need roads.
I want to plummet. I want to go through, see what's in the hole. What's in the hole? What's in the hole? Ah, come on. Why do you make me pull up?
No!
Did it! See you, everyone.